Restorative yoga is a beautiful thing. We have a few poses that we're going to show you. Hopefully you like them and you feel comfortable and delicious and so good. My major tip for this is cover your eyes during the pose. Not right this second, just during the pose. Enjoy. Okay, everybody, so we're gonna come onto the floor. There's a lot of different restorative yoga practices, poses that we can do. We're just gonna take you through a few today because it's time sensitive. All right, so we have a couple of blankets and we have a towel. We're gonna take the first blanket and we're gonna roll it up, just a little short edge of it. That's gonna be for the neck. And when you come into a restorative pose normally, you might be in it for 5 to 7 minutes. Today we don't have time for that, so we're just gonna set you up, show you what it looks like, and then we'll move into another one. Okay, so this is gonna be for the neck, so you're just a little too thick. And we're gonna bring our legs up the wall. So we don't really have a wall here, but we're gonna make do with what we have. The other blanket we have is quite a thick one, and you can make this as thick as you want, whatever you're comfortable with. And that's gonna be for underneath your back. So when we bring our legs straight up the wall, you can slide this blanket underneath your back. Or you can sit on the blanket sideways and swing your legs up that way. So get your butt as close as you can to the wall. It's a little bit tricky when you have a sticky mat to get close to the wall, but just do the best you can. And then your neck is gonna go over the rolled up blanket that you prepped. Ooh, that feels nice. Do you like that?
Yeah.
You don't like it?
No, it feels good.
Okay, and then take the towel that you have, and you're just gonna put that fold it up small for your eyes. And you're just gonna let it drape over your eyes. And then that's gonna help darken out the room. But it's also a nice way to calm the nervous system. Bring your arms alongside with the palms facing up. And in any posture that we do where we're trying to become more relaxed and comfortable, focusing on deep breathing is gonna help us. So let's inhale deeply. Let the belly, ribs, and chest expand. And then exhale everything out. If you're having trouble keeping your legs up the wall, you can always use a yoga strap to keep the legs together. You can also instead bring your legs up onto the edge of a couch, for example. And in this particular posture, we're looking for decompression of the spine, of the lower back, and also drainage of the lymphatic system, a reverse of direction of fluids in the body, and giving the heart a break. And sending some nourishment to the organs that live above the hips and the heart. So the brain, the thyroid is a great recipient. How do you feel?
Good.
So from this posture, we're just going to keep it simple. We're going to bend the knees, plant the feet to the wall, lift the hips and slide the blanket out to one side. So now when you lower down with your hips, you have that space there. And then you're going to walk your feet down to the right side. So they're touching the wall. If you need to look at what I'm doing here, you can. The soles of your feet are touching the wall for support. Are you okay?
Yeah.
And I got to peek at you. Oh, you look so good. Bring your arms out to a T position. And now we're in a twist. Now, if you're at home and you want some extra comfort, or even if you want, David, you can bring your other blanket between your legs here. give you some support that way.
Okay.
He said he's good. Let your left shoulder relax down towards the ground. And let's bring the feet up and over to the opposite side. Now, normally, like I said, you'd be holding these postures for a little bit longer. If this is very intense on your back, then you don't need to sit so close to the wall with your hips. You can move away a little bit. Take a deep breath in. Try to let some things go here. Now we're going to keep the momentum going in that direction. You're going to roll yourself over to the left side. Take the blanket off your eyes, rolled up towel, and then sit yourself up. We're going to turn the body to face forward and come onto the hands and the knees. We're going to open up the knees. We're going to take this little roll that we had for our neck, and we're actually going to bring it underneath the ankles. So my big toes are touching, my knees are open wide. Are you okay?
Yeah.
And then you're going to take the blanket, thick blanket. Now, if you have a bolster or a cushion from your couch, that's also a nice thing to do with this. And you're going to fold this up pretty thick. And you're just going to slide it so that you can come forward and down with your body. Try to get it to where you can rest your head on it and turn your head to one side. Good. Now, in a yoga class, you might have a bolster or two bolsters with blocks maybe underneath. There's different ways to set it up. And we want to, this posture is really to help open up the quads and the back body. And the blanket under your ankles is just to help the feet not feel tight or tense in this posture. How do you feel?
Good.
So we're just breathing, relaxing. And turn your head the opposite way when you're ready. Good. Turn your head back to center. Push your way up to your seat. Take your time. Good. Shift your weight to one side and sit down, crossing your ankles. Okay. How'd that feel?
Good.
Okay, so we just did a few poses for you. Legs up the wall, and then a twist, and then child's pose. There's so many more that you can do that are restorative yoga poses, but we hope you got a little something out of this. And remember, stay in them a little bit longer than we did today for really good feeling and yummy benefits. Okay? Namaste, and be truly you. Thanks for being here.